Hi there, Flat Cap Chef here, and I'm going to show you how to cook sausages. So let's come down to the prep area. Now, sausages, there are lots of sausages you can buy, lots of different prices, okay? It's one of those areas where you absolutely get what you pay for. So you can buy really cheap sausages, and if you check the packaging, you'll find that they have a relatively low meat content. And what they do is they fill that up with cereals, grain and water and oil that comes out later. So what you'll find is that your sausages shrink in size by about a third, that you will be swimming in oil. So for me, you look to buy sausages that are really 80% plus on the meat content. So there's only 20% or less of roughage and other things they put in. So these ones I bought from the butchers. These are just straight pork chipolatas, well, sorry, pork sausages, not chipolatas. Chipolatas are the really thin ones. You can obviously get beef ones, you can get turkey, chicken, you get all kinds of sausages. Now for me, what I want to do is make sure that my sausages are cooked through properly. So there are typically two methods you can use. There's a good old-fashioned saucepan. Get the old frying pan out like this one and pop your sausages in there. You only need perhaps a little bit of sort of sprinkling of oil just to keep it from sticking at the beginning, but then your sausages will leak out their own oil. You don't need to put a lot in there. Now you have to keep turning them all the time, cook them on a medium heat, and you have to keep your eye on them. For me, I prefer a method of putting them in the oven. So I get my sausages, here we go, and I'm now going to take just a knife and just 4 pricks on each side on 2 out of the 4 sides. Why do we do this? Well, for me, it's because you release the oils out of the sausages. We'll prick them again once they're in the oven, but it just allows them to not hopefully burst. If you don't do this, then the skins, as the sausage expands, will potentially burst. Here we go, very simple. Now, all I'm going to do now is just get my foil tray. Remember, with foil, this is the two sides, shiny side and the dull side. So in this case, shiny side down. And I'm going to just put a little sprinkling of oil. I really mean just a little tiny sprinkle of oil, like that. And I'm going to take a sausage, use that just to spread that oil all around so it's well coated. This just stops them from sticking at the beginning of the cooking cycle. And I'm going to put these onto the tray, and I'm going to pop them into an oven. And the oven is preheated to around about 150 or 170 degrees. So that's actually quite low, gas mark 3/4, because then if you happen to forget you popped them in the oven, it won't matter too much. It's going to take quite a while for them to burn. So actually it's a really good temperature. It takes about 30 minutes. So I'm going to pop these in the oven, and then we'll take them out at about halfway, after about 15 minutes, and see how they're looking. Okay, so we're 15 minutes in, and we see these are starting to send through the oils out of the top. There's not a lot of oil on here because these are high quality, low fat content sausages. When we turn them over, you'll find that actually the bit that's going to cook, you can see it's turned brown here, is the lower side, the underside of the sausage, where it's in contact with the heat of the tray. So there we go. Even then we will still get some splits. Even though I've actually pricked the sausages, it makes no differences. I'll stop it splitting completely. So I'm going to turn these over. These are quite thick sausages, so they may take a little longer than the 30 minutes I mentioned. I'm just going to give these a little bit of an extra, because you'll see it just releases out extra bits of the fats that are in there. There we go. If you get any bubbles, just prick the bubble. And then we'll pop that back in the oven and we'll check what it's like in another 15 minutes. Okay, here we are. So that's another 15 minutes. As we can see, our sausages are beautifully cooked. A little bit of darkness underneath there. And if your sausage is a little thinner than this, Might be a little darker in colour, but they'll be perfectly cooked all the way through. And that is sausages sorted. And if you like what you see, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's free, and get the updates whenever we post them on a every 2 or 3 day basis.